up. Alright, we have a Wanderer. Playing white, we're playing black. E4. We'll go with the Sicilian, I suppose. The last guy played the closed Sicilian. Let's play the accelerated dragon for fun. Knight in the corners make me sad. Yeah, that was a big backfiring knight there. Alright, knight takes, bishop g7. Accelerated dragon here. Knight c6, threatening to win a piece. Bishop e3 is probably his best move there. e5. I could play e5 immediately. I don't have a problem with it. Just figured to try this opening out here. Alright, we take back with the b pawn to avoid the queen trade. I think just rook b8. Rook b8 threatening the b2 pawn. He does need to be aware of that threat. If he loses the b2 pawn, then the knight's weak, so it is actually kind of a key pawn that needs guarding. Accelerated drag, I want to see? Yeah, this is it. Except he took on c6, so it's going to be kind of different here. Alright, rook b8, or I'm sorry, rook b1. So, there's a tactic here already. I already see it. What move is black's best move here, if you guys see it? I'll see if you guys see the move here too. Okay, Fatal Owls got it. Rook takes b2. The rook takes back, we grab the knight, and then we grab the other rook, we're up a pawn. There you go. Does bishop g5 make sense in this opening? It could, depending on the circumstance. Usually the bishop goes to e3 to guard the d4 knight. For example, here, bishop to e3 is a very reasonable move. Bishop g5 sometimes makes sense, but usually the bishop goes on e3. Okay, I think we're just going to trade. I guess we're just trading. We're up a pawn, so I don't have a problem with trading. Bishop takes c3. Would not have won a piece due to the rook on b1 was guarded by the queen, so it would not have won a piece. I can play queen b6 and just offer a queen trade. I don't really like his queen on the b file all alone, so let's play queen b6 and just offer a queen trade. If he takes, I'll take back, and I'm just up a pawn. And he's got two isolated pawns on c2 and a2, so any kind of endgame is probably not that great for him, aside from being down a pawn. Okay, I think we're just going to play d6 and get developed here. I don't think there's any other kind of tactics going on. Actually, let's go just knight f6. Just knight f6 first. Right, queen moves sideways. Gotta remember that. Yep. Left, right, up, down, diagonals, all over the place. Alright, we're just going to castle. d6. Hey, oh man, I'm sorry if I mispronounced this. Kaelewin? I'm sorry for mispronouncing it. I know I messed up. I'm sorry about that. Oh yeah, thanks a lot for the follow and the support. I guess we can just play just bishop a6. Just trying to trade off pieces. He's going to trade the bishops, which is fine. Not a huge deal. Alright, he takes there first. I'll take back. And Idiot Noob 1, thanks a lot for the follow too. Hopefully you're not going to be a noob anymore after watching. So he plays rook e1. Maybe he wants to play e5. I'm just going to reposition the knight to d7. I'm going to play rook b8 next move, control the b file, play queen a5. And Mulark TV, thanks a lot for the follow too. Obviously he wants to play rook h3 and then queen h6 checkmate. I'm not going to let him do that very easily. Not easily at least. It's a little bit annoying. Let's just play Let's go knight e5. He'll play rook h3 and I'll just play h5, and I think the defense is taken care of there. Rook h3, h5, and there's nothing going on, I don't think. If he takes the pawn... Alright, we're just playing knight g4. Now, queen b6 is a big threat. Queen b6 will checkmate him pretty soon. Alright, I guess you didn't see it. Looks like you guys might get treated to a smothered mate if he plays king h1. Or not, it can't be smothered, sorry. We're going to at least pick up the rook if he plays king h1. Probably checkmate pretty soon. Alright, knight f1, or f2 check, knight takes h3 is a discovered check. We're going to pick up the queen too, technically. King h1, knight, and then knight to d3. Yeah, I have an increment, so I'm probably not going to flag here. We're just going to kind of mop up the pieces on the board here. Knight takes c1. And he ends up resigning. Okay, we'll analyze this one quickly too. Alright, flip the board. So he really should just play bishop e3 here. Makes the most sense in my opinion. Yeah, nice little windmill. Yep, looks pretty cool there. But he trades. And then goes bishop e3. Not a bad setup for white. However, black does have more control of the center once he starts moving his pawns in the middle. You know, if I push my pawns here at some point, I'm going to have all these central squares controlled compared to his one pawn. But this also gives me the b file, which is a perfect little target on b2. That ends up losing a pawn here, so we got the tactic there. If he takes back, of course, I just check and then pick up the rook up a pawn. Instead, though, he played bishop d2. We just trade. I guess I could have technically played queen b6, and that would have been okay as well. Take, queen b6, queen c1, knight f6, and from here, just trying to trade off some pieces. Do just have to be a little bit aware of his threat. Rook h3 and then queen h6. Definitely don't want to fall for that. So knight e5, rook here, h5. If he tries to play g4 to crack in, I'd just play knight takes g4. He played f4, I played knight g4, and now the threat is queen b6 with the big problems you saw. Really here, it's pretty tough to stop, honestly. I guess he could play queen b2 to stop it, and also threaten discovered checks. If he had played this, I probably would have just traded queens, honestly. Probably. Not 100%, but it would be a fine move. But here it's just kind of a nice little windmill, pick up all the pieces, and then it's pretty much over at that point. Hey, how's it going, NJNJ? Loving the fact that you are